3 employees of the city of Trinidad and Henderson County have resigned just days after the Texas Rangers launched an investigation to what was going on in Trinidad.
And that includes the city administrator, the highest ranking position in the city. It comes after accusations of retaliatory firings from other city employees, and all this started after an arrest over a social media post about the water. Fox 4's David Sentendrey has more on the latest developments and joins us now live. David?
Hey, Heather and Steve, and all this is leading to City Hall being closed at a time when there are allegations of retaliation and corruption.
It's a complete full stop to revenue. It's a complete full stop.
Trinidad City Hall closed indefinitely.
It prevents people from having the ability to go and pay their bills, pay their tickets.
A result of its entire 3-person administration department quitting amidst a Texas Rangers investigation into allegations of public corruption.
The train went way off the tracks. Like, it didn't even switch tracks. It just full derailed.
Lindsay Patterson is the city's former city administrator, the highest ranking employee.
I was going to oversee kind of the operations, the compliance, the financial aspects of things.
Patterson reported to city council, but council fired her in February 2026. In a lawsuit, she claims it came after reporting to Trinidad police that public funds belonging to the city were being held by private individuals.
And they didn't like being told that that's against the law, that that's not a proper way of doing things, and that will impact the city as a whole. That would prevent us from having good audits or obtaining desperately needed grants. Those are problems.
Cynthia Dozier replaced Patterson, but on Wednesday, Dozier unexpectedly quit. Dozier, a defendant in multiple lawsuits by former employees who claim they were fired in retaliation related to the city's ongoing water controversy. One of them, former municipal judge Shalina Bivens, claims she was fired for dismissing a charge against Winston Knowles. Knowles was arrested for protesting the arrest of Jennifer Combs.
Jennifer's situation lit the match, like full send.
The story of Jennifer Combs went viral, charged by Trinidad PD for a Facebook post questioning the city's drinking water. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality has since found violations with the city's drinking water. The Texas Rangers have not disclosed details of its active investigation.
They will find corruption. I do believe that.
Also resigning, newly hired city clerk Sandra Rojas and municipal judge Susan Carver. Neither has been mentioned in lawsuits.
It's an operational failure.
It's unclear how the city's day-to-day business will operate. In a Facebook post, the mayor calls it an inconvenience that will create issues, but some welcome a clean slate.
I think it's going to give Trinidad an opportunity to actually right the track.
I've requested an interview with Cynthia Dozier, but at this point in time, we have not heard back. In her resignation letter that was posted to the front doors of City Hall, she makes some claims that right now we just can't substantiate, but she does describe what she calls a circus coming to the town of Trinidad. As for the mayor, he's been in regular contact with us throughout this whole process, and he says he hopes to have City Hall open in some sort of capacity beginning Monday.